Alright guys, let's end our day off with the train. Even though the band, this Manatee Party band got canceled today. So it does look like we may have to wait for the next train, which is fine. Rather miss this one than risk sitting and risking someone sitting next to me. Rather not take that risk. Risking. And wait a minute. Oh my god. Am I actually going to get on this one right away? Waiting for the next one.
Here guys, I'll meet you right here.
Alright folks, we're back in a minute. Alright folks, it looks like our train has arrived. And I did have to sacrifice the ride-through to get this video in today, and that is the Little Mermaid ride-through. Because I did not want to go to the iPhone 6 right away to film right away. Even though the production value on that one looks a lot better. So here we go guys. Who knows, we could see a monorail. Even though we don't see one yet, I think it may be down. And we got the Lord Kimball today. Yep, Lord Kimball, there it is. Well, you potentially could see. Now, let's see if anyone... Now, let's see if anyone gets off.
Alright folks, Main Street Station.
Excellent. Don't scoot over. Don't scoot over. Don't scoot over. Don't scoot over. Darn it. Don't scoot over. Don't scoot over. Don't scoot over.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, they didn't scoot over. Yay. That's fine. I have to say.
Yeah, I'm sure no news is good news.
Okay, thank you. Hold on this way, guys.
Alright. There we go. Boom. Got the perfect seat that I wanted. Perfect seat that I wanted. And there you guys see the Halloween decorations on the train station itself. Alright, folks. We're going to see. Fit in one car. Oh, a lot of purple. And they all fit in one car. That is $1 million question. And they all fit in one car. And so far, it looks like they may have. And it, uh-oh. It looks like they lost. Are they putting them near us? Oh, they're putting them near us. Oh my god, they're putting them near us.
Alright, folks, this train is preparing for departure. Please take your seats. Thank you.
That was delayed.
Oh, blood!
Alright. Alright, here we go. Time up. The audios.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Holiday 5 of the Disneyland Railroad. This train will be ending in just a few moments. Please remain seated at all times, keeping your hands on seat legs inside, and place small children away from train openings. So either sitting on adult lap or sitting away from that center opening of the train. Our next stop will be New Orleans Square Station.
We just make a 1 minute warning. We have to make a departure call. So it's 12 calls.
All San Fran advise you to 1 minute warning. 2 minute warning. From quality 5 advise you 2 minute warning or not a warning for sake of quality 5. If it's pretty crossing, a train at Toontown.
I'll just make a party
Well,
call.
they get the 1 minute warning, but they get to leave.
Hello, folks. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're now embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom, with stops at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland, followed by a visit to the Grand Canyon and Primeval World. We got a lot of traveling ahead of us, so remember, for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please, watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Uh-oh. Did you folks hear that? Sounds to me like we've reached the wilds of Adventureland, where you just might run into a lot of savage critters out there, including lions and tigers and tiki birds. Everybody best be on the lookout. You never know just what may show up. We're approaching our first stop, New Orleans Square Station. This station serves Frontierland, New Orleans Square, and Critter Country. If you'll
As
be
we
leaving us
approach
here,
1.5
please
Pride
remain
Rock.
seated till the train comes to
And
a
you know what?
complete
Even though
stop.
I'm
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're now approaching our next stop, which is New Orleans Square Station. Your gateway to Splash Mountain, the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, the Haunted Mansion, Indiana Jones Adventures, World Famous Jungle Cruise, and Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Once again, we kindly ask that you remain seated until the train comes to a full and totally stop in the station. If you see 1, 2, or 3 conductors step off the train and onto the platform, once again, we now play the New Orleans Square Station.
It's kind of funny because just a few short hours ago, this is where we were. I was having that delicious shrimp po' boy. And the Mid-Julep bar line has improved, but I don't see anything else. And the line for the train hasn't improved much. We'll be right back. Alright, we're off to Toontown, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have just now joined us, welcome aboard the holiday vibe of the Disneyland Railroad. While this train is in motion, we kindly ask that you remain seated on your bottoms at all times, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside.
I'm looking for Mid-Julep bar for this today.
So either sitting away from that center opening of the train or on an adult lap. Our next stop will be Toontown Depot.
Here we go. And I might as well show you, since I talked about the Star Wars thing this morning, I might as well just, I might as well show you what I think, what's gonna happen.
To those who just joined us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, remember to stay seated.
And I'm calling this right now. The New Orleans Square Station line, New Orleans Square train station, that line is not going to improve. Not going to get that shorter anytime soon. That's as much as that line over there. The Haunted Mansion Holiday. There we go. So we're going Splash Mountain. Time.
We're now entering Splash Mountain, where every day is a zippity-doo-dah day. If you look real hard, you'll just find your laughing place. We're now passing over
Come on. But oh my God.
make their home and embark on fun-filled adventures. Although this land was made for critters, Given time, always invited to stop in the business. We're traveling along the rivers of America and into the American frontier as it looked more than a
Here
century
he
ago.
goes! Eating
This
it up.
area is so rich with natural beauty and wildlife, you can see why the early settlers
And I should
were
explain the
inspired
Star
to
Wars
move
land
west.
place. There may be a slight chance there may be a path through the critter country.
Comfort of a genuine steam-powered train.
Just get the
When
Star Wars
inspired
land.
horses were
If they actually go through with that idea, great.
The time it took folks to
But-
reach the west dropped from months to months.
But
Steam-powered LPG
this
trains
is where the controversy starts. Sub-Chief.
as they settled this
I have a feeling the chief and the native villagers, they may be turned off during this time period. Now this guy, this is where the backstage area is for Fantastic, where TikTok is and all that stuff. This area here is going to stay. Is going to stay. And this is probably where I think they're going to do a Mickey's Toontown idea here. They're going to put a tunnel through this area underneath the train tracks. And there you get the Star Wars land. That's just me personally. So if they have to go through with the tunnel idea, kind of like what they do at Toontown, if they actually go through with that, I actually won't complain about it. And now we're in a pipe tunnel, folks. Pipe tunnel.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to visit the cartoon town where Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy? Well,
Let's hope we get a barbecue.
To find out this because our next stop is Toontown Depot.
Oh, no barbecue. Aw.
Toontown. This is also the nearest stop to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney
There's
animated
Mickey and
characters
the
and
map.
stories.
And they're just about ready to
Please wait until the train comes
Just
to a
about ready to
full stop.
let
Remember your
those
personal
people in.
belongings, then step carefully from the train. Y'all have fun and say hi to Mickey for me. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment.
Right back
This
again.
is Toontown Depot.
This time for a commercial. Back. It's now time to depart for another look. Come on, cool leg space. Leave what I got right now. Chances are it's going to be going away at the screw job station, aka Tomorrowland. And this is where we could see a monorail. There you go.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train.
And by the way, I might show this off tomorrow.
¿Qué tal,
Depending
amigos?
on
Y bienvenidos a bordo.
either tomorrow or
Para su
Friday.
seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a
I
los
will show this off
pequeños.
very soon.
As we steam on through Fantasyland, you may want to take one more look
Whoa!
at the majestic Matterhorn Mountain and the
Holy-
fastest cruise ever sailed. It's a small world.
Oh, road jam.
Hey, we're in Small World. Small World.
Folks, ahead of us lies the future. Well, I guess we all know that. What I mean to say is,
That's
we're
about
heading to Tomorrowland, where everything is possible. If you look overhead, you might catch a glimpse of a monorail. When Disneyland
far, I
introduced
don't
the
see any
back in
monorails.
1959, it was the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere.
Yeah, I think it's broken.
Winding below us is the Autopia, where drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of a car, and no license is required. If you ever wanted to become an astronaut, then you might want to stop at Space Mountain and Star Tours, where they got some newfangled flying spaceships that'll launch you into the deepest reaches of space. You can ride them if you got the mind.
And the nerve.
Well, folks, we're now arriving at Tomorrowland Station. If you'll be leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings.
Once again, we're not pulling the Tomorrowland Station, your gateway to Space
monorail.
Mountain Galaxy off the
There we go. We got our first monorail sighting of the day.
Start work and much more. Once again, please remain seated. Step off the train off the
And once again, folks. Wait a minute, he was healing on his friend's face. What the heck? It'll be right back. Alright, folks, this is the longest leg, and leg room's pretty much gone. 95% gone. So this is the longest one, and the next video will be the sign off, where I'll finally show which famous YouTuber I got a selfie with. But let me just say, for some of you, it may be a surprise. Monorail! There's number 2. We should keep that. We should have a counter of that every time. Nope, there it is. Yeah, there should be a counter for every time I call a monorail.
Oh, the food!
And here we go. Last leg of the trip before we get ready to call it a night. Although I'm not going to call it a night. The sign off is when I call it a night. And I do not own the music going on in this tunnel. All rights go to Universal Music Group and whoever owns it. No copyright infringement intended. Blah 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 blah. I'd like to remind you guys one last time. I will be covering everything of the Season of the Force, from Hyperspace Mountain to the Jedi training Run of the Temple. Yes, I think it's ripped off of Legends of the Hidden Temple. Sorry! Bye-bye! Bye-bye. Yeah, we're never gonna see them again. But you people haven't saw them before, so who cares? Alright, here we go.
To those joining us, welcome aboard. The next leg of our journey will take us along the rim of the Grand Canyon. It's a mighty long drop to the canyon floor. So for your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs.
And there it is, guys, the backside of
Be sure to watch your kids and no flash pictures, please.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
Here we go. Time to go to Arizona. And Arizona wasn't this Fritz Black. There we go. We're speeding up now. Skunks. Why it have to be skunks? Hey, no flash pictures. And there they are, folks. My Los Angeles Rams.
That was the Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't
It's
always
now
that.
that the farewell tour
Right now,
continue.
as we travel back in time, back to the fantastic, primeval world, land of the dinosaurs.
Here we go. Oh, lords and ladies, the best on the water. Oh, they are just so generic. They're all like and I can explain right here. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a little first married couple filing a divorce. And that's it, guys.
Including the yards if you got it, and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We surely hope you enjoyed.
Man, I'm gonna miss this once this goes away.
Come back and see us again real soon.
Which means by 2017 we'll get it back.
Halfway to our next stop, which is Main Street Station. Please be advised that this station, however, does not have any ramp. It is stairs only, so if you plan on exiting here and have a folded stroller or wheelchair with you, please make sure to unfold it at the bottom of the
Oh, just in time for the
Once again, right now,
saying hello and goodbye to the Dapper Dance. And now, thankfully, the good news is I can now upload Happy Birthday without getting copyrighted. Alright guys, see you later.